Oh, let's see. Now we have an empty thing here. We're going to choose a disk. Gonna choose the Windows. Why isn't this Windows working? I'm not enjoying this part of checking the stuff. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, we're live. Woo! We're live. So yeah, I was just saying that you're gonna head over to the repository.
Matt,
Yes.
I think I may need 10 minutes to join you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe someone else can start driving, then I'll come in 10 minutes.
Cool. Tanita, you want to start driving?
Okay.
You have to, of course.
Okay, so I've been having issues with yeah, let me just share my screen aside from that. I don't know what you're doing today though.
That's okay. Nobody else really knows what we're doing either.
Okay.
I suggested that we
what is happening?
Sorry. Killing me.
Don't go crazy.
Yeah, share your screen with us and then we can see what's going on. So frustrating. Why is this? I was able to install Windows on my virtual machine yesterday.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I didn't. Yep. What did you say?
Where do I focus the screen?
You can focus on Tanita.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Check. Can you hear me? There's no one on the call again.
Tanita, can you hear us?
Yeah, I think I lost you for some time. I can hear you. Let me share my screen.
I just had myself muted, but I said something to the chat. We can't see your screen. I don't know if you're sharing or not.
Oh, let me share. Am I sharing my screen? Yep. Can you see my screen now?
Yes. You're breaking up for a minute, but we can see your screen now. So I guess can you stop the server? So what I was saying to Mike is, so before you start doing anything on a new branch, what you want to do is you want to do like a git pull upstream develop, because there's new changes that you need to pull in.
Okay. Oops.
So for example, like I think that there's maybe a fix to that, those errors, those timeout exceptions. There might be a fix to that that's been merged in.
Yeah.
So pull down from develop. And then you don't want to actually work on the develop branch. So there's not very many, it doesn't seem like. So, and upstream is set to the Agile Ventures, correct?
Yeah, it's git remote.
-v.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. So now you want to, I guess, so to work on what I was suggesting we work on first, there's this this PR that I put in that's called join button for mob events, which is from, actually, you have Ruby Floripa already on your remote V, I think, right? So you want to pull down from theirs. So you can say git fetch, and then the name of the branch is 1596. And then see if that 96. Maybe that just will autocomplete. No. So it's underscore more underscore private underscore events. Oh, sorry. You need to say Ruby Floripa. So get fetch.
fetch.
Yeah.
Ruby Floripa.
Yes.
Okay, and then 1596. That's
More
it.
private events. Events, plural. Yeah.
Okay.
So that should. That's really weird that you need to do that all the time.
Yeah.
But all right, cool. So now you should be. Can you just check what branch you're on?
Git branch.
Yeah, can be.
Develop.
Go and develop. So can you switch to the that 1596 more private?
Mm. 1596. Why is it not completing? Or there are more?
Sure.
The events 1596.
I thought it would have. Yeah, it's weird because I thought it would have switched it. Maybe you need to do. Do you need to do Ruby Floripa / ? Not sure. Weird. I wouldn't think so.
Floripa /
Please commit your. So you shouldn't have any changes.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Before you stash it, can you just check the changes that you have? Yeah. Maybe that was from when you pulled down a minute ago. I'm not sure. You could say git. Git diff. Yeah. Yeah. So that is the changes that you pulled in.
Okay.
But I guess.
So should I?
I mean, I don't know why those would be
there, right?
Because you don't need to commit those. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, you could reset, but just stash them, and then you're gonna pull in those changes anyways.
Yeah. And then
change the. Yep. Okay, cool. Awesome. So now you can say git pull upstream develop.
What the hell? Develop.
That's okay. You merge it in.
Hey.
Cool. Awesome. So that's quite a few changes, you can see.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Changes.
So that's where you want to start from, before you start the server. Like in this case, you're on a different branch. But even if you create the branch off of your develop locally, you want to make sure that is being updated by the upstream develop, because kind of maybe almost every day there's changes that are being merged in. So now what you want to do, like depending on the changes that were introduced, like there might be changes to do with that are in the gem file. Yeah, you can see there's a change in the gem file in the gemfile.lock. So before you run your Docker, before you start the server on Docker, you need to actually bundle install so you can bring in those changes. Do you remember how to do that?
Bundle do you run the setup or no? The
No.
build. The build.
Well, actually, you could do that, but as Robert pointed out, you're that will be doing things that don't need to be redone. So, do you remember how to enter a bash?
It was Docker. Yeah. Let me see.
I mean, if you don't remember, your computer probably does.
See Docker compose to run.
Yeah.
And rm, and then I mean this is gem file, so we're installing using and then we need the command for installing, right?
Yeah, you're missing. You're forgetting about one thing that maybe you could go to the maybe you could go open up this the project in your editor, and you can go to the Docker Compose file, the Docker Compose YAML.
I think
Also, like, you should, in your terminal, if you forget, the commands, you should be able to just hit the up cursor and it will go through all the commands that you ran with that Docker Compose. But you can see here, like at the top, you have I can't see the top because I have a green stripe in front of it, but you have there like some stuff. What do you have
bundle
there?
exec rels.
No,
web builds.
so right underneath the versions, you have services.
Yeah.
No, higher than that. Line 2.
Then yeah.
Line 2, yeah. So I don't know if you remember, but we were talking about maybe you could add the instructions to the README for RFM. That is like the commands that you can run are like Docker Compose run, and then the tag RM, and then you have the service name, and then you have the command. So can you see, is it easy for you to identify the different services that you have in this Docker Compose?
I think we have DB, we have web.
Yeah, exactly. And do you remember which one you need to use?
Web.
Yeah, exactly. So now you have Docker Compose run -rm, whatever, and then you have service, which would be web. Yep. And then, do you remember how you bring in the dependencies for Rails projects?
How you bring in the dependencies?
Yep.
Bundle install. I can't remember.
Exactly. Yep. So
bundle install.
Yep. Exactly. But in this case, you can. I mean, yeah, you can do it like that. Yeah. Or you can do like what you did earlier to go to a bash session, is just then hit bash after web, and then that'll take you to the bash session, and then you can run bundle install.
Bundle install inside the session, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, nice.
If you're going to do more than one, like if you're going to do npm install as well, for example, or things like that, then maybe it makes sense to do that. So now, I mean, you could scroll up and try to see what was actually installed or updated. Don't know, didn't see anything. But
using.
Yeah.
Has it installed anything?
It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, because I'm seeing using means it's not. It's using.
Yeah, it means it hasn't updated, right?
It's using it as it is.
So that's interesting. All right, so now you can. Now I think you can run bundle install up, or Docker Compose up.
Compose up. Database is ready. Mm-mm-mm. Not yet. DB web. Should be. Yeah, I've been having this issue the whole day. I don't know why. Worker is.
I mean, it looks okay, but it's not. When you refresh the page, it just keeps going back to that. The page isn't working.
Yeah, I keep on getting this. And I'm like, I remember we just refreshed and then it will go away.
Yeah,
But
sometimes
it's
that
not-
works.
it's-
Sometimes it
Yeah,
doesn't.
but
Like
Mhm.
I was running into some issues with some people using Docker on and the English Hack Night, and it seemed like everything built okay, and then it was coming to this timeout. And one girl was so it worked on. We had 3 different people doing it. One of the guys was cloning the repo fresh and was using it, and that was working. Then one guy was trying, had pulled in the changes and was trying, and that wasn't working. And then the third girl as well was she had gotten it working before, but was having the same exact issue. She was able to get it working by deleting the entire project and recloning it, and then running through the setup again, which is quite, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's something that was changed that's affecting our Docker file, and now it's like not working, or what?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I would try hitting
At
refresh
this
a couple
point,
times. If that doesn't work, maybe try doing the Docker Compose up with the tag build and see if that makes any difference. And I mean, you could do. Did you see any of the changes you pulled in? Did you see any changes to the package.json or the package lock?
Can't remember, but I didn't look closely to see any, to know if there are any changes to package.json. Let me try with the build.
Yeah. I mean,
Battery, right?
maybe as a backup, maybe I guess Faith is the only one besides me that's set up to work on this locally. Mike, I mean, I guess Mike, if you're back, you could just try pulling in the latest changes, and seeing if the Docker file, if the Docker instance is still working on your computer, because it was working fine when we were working on website 1 together a couple weeks ago. So it's a good idea to make sure it's still working, because if it's broken, then I guess that's something else we need to debug.
Because it's whenever I put changes, so I was, what do you call it? So I was just going through the changes in the branch that I raised the PR for, and it was working fine. So I went to develop, I put in the new changes, and then it stopped working.
Yeah. I mean, I think what we did to get past that with RFM was we ended up running that Docker Compose down -v, which removed the volumes, and then we were able to get it working. But that was I feel like that was a different error than the one you're getting now. But yeah. Mike, you're muted. Did you hear what I said, or are you gonna gonna try to see if that's working on yours. And I guess Faith as well, because we need to be careful, because if we're not careful, we can spend the whole time debugging this stuff.
Debugging this, yeah. I don't want
Which we can
achieve
still
anything.
kind of do, but we can do in the background. I mean, obviously, it would be nice to have a long-term solution. I guess the maybe the idea of the long-term solution is that we would put up we would look. I think Faith already put up an issue there on local support to move away from using Copybar WebKit potentially. Yeah, if we could get away, because I guess the reason why you're not doing things locally on this project in particular is because of issues with getting Copybar WebKit installed. So if that weren't an issue, then you could just be doing things locally, and then you wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, actually it was installing Capybara that was an issue.
Yeah. What did I miss?
well, hey,
Everything.
Mike. Yeah, you miss more Docker fun. Everywhere we go, we have Docker fun. We thought we got away from that, and now we. Mike, can you just can you go to the? Do you have Ruby Floripa set up as a remote or not yet? You're muted, Mike.
Muted mic is back on.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you have Ruby Floripa set up as a remote?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to maybe share your screen and try to verify that you're fetch the branch and navigate to the branch and pull in the latest changes and go through like installing the new dependencies and then try to see if your Docker instance is working?
Okay.
And Faith, do you mind doing some driving on actually working on the issue? Faith is muted as well. I'm going to take her silence to mean yes.
That's a good assumption.
Yeah. Have to assume that everyone wants to do some driving.
We should be doing website 1, right?
Yes. Faith, are you still with us? I think Faith is otherwise involved with something. I guess that would be a good time to check and see if that build failed or not, that we were working on. That thinking maybe it did fail. Maybe that's why she's. Yeah. So it did fail. But why did it fail though? That's the question. Yeah. So it failed because of the continuous integration, which is a bummer because that's what we were trying to get to pass. The way I had it set up, it was actually. I mean, I guess it should have. Yeah. So it's that. Oh, couldn't find Google info box. Couldn't find that file, right? So did it get past this install script? Okay. What did it do? It ran yarn install. I mean, maybe it just skipped that. Well, no, I don't know. It could be that it just skipped that. The build was terminated. So I guess we will wait for Faith to come back. And
git pull Ruby Floripa.
Yeah, you need to. I think you need to fetch the branch.
Which branch is that?
It was 1596.
Please share in the chat. It's easier copy pasted.
Look at my head. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm looking at your head.
This is interesting. Because as you see the branch 1596 more private events.
No.
That's what you're supposed to fetch, isn't it, Matt?
I don't know.
Yeah, can you see my screen? On the other side of I fetched git fetch Ruby Floripa 1596 more private events.
15.
96 more private underscore private underscore events.
More private events.
This build is so long.
Am I sharing? Okay.
Your screen.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you're fetched, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after fetching.
Check it out.
Mm-hmm. No, what are you checking? No, wait, yeah, I think so.
I'm scared.
Yeah, you're supposed to check out that branch and then. Yeah, so this is how you check out. Git checkout will be Floripa /.
Okay. This bad boy.
And then after that, you git pull upstream develop. We've done that, and then after that, we bundled install because there was a change in the gem file, so we needed to install. So Docker compose run -rm web bundle.
Talking to myself. Before you navigate too far away from that, just see if there's any changes as well to the package.json or package lock.json.
Oh yeah,
JSON.
Doesn't seem like it. Although there are some migrations, so you would need to run the migrations as well.
With directory is the package.json root.
yeah, it should be the right.
Yeah, so there's no change, just to the gem file. Yeah.
The package.json.
What Tanita was saying, Docker compose.
Right. Rem web bundle install.
Run, yeah. You can do the -rm or the tag if you want. Minus -rm.
What does that do?
It removes if it's successful.
It removes if it's successful?
Yeah, something like that. It runs the command, and if the command is successful, then it removes the stuff. You know, the stuff.
The stuff.
So I think you need the RM in between after the run, before the web. And Faith, are you with us? Faith. Hey, Faith, are you with us?
Faith.
And what's going on with yours, Tanita?
Still, oh, wait. Still fetching, installing dependencies.
Darren takuchapa.
When you set the -fn flag, Docker also removed the anonymous volumes associated with the container when the container is removed.
What does it do? Sorry?
Removes the anonymous volumes
Hmm.
associated with the container. Tenant.
So it makes sure there is only one container. What's
Yeah, it
an
removes the anonymous ones, like if it's specified without a name. So it doesn't remove the ones that do have a name.
Okay.
Only volumes that are specified without a name are removed. Anonymous. The
Yeah.
anonymous.
The anonymous don't have names. All right.
Yes. And Faith, are you with us?
So what next, Tanida?
Did it run? Okay, so that was a different. You see, Tanita, the difference between his and yours.
Mhm.
So that makes sense
Yeah.
because simple farm would
It's
have been something that
installing.
could have been pulled in. I'm not sure why it
Yeah.
didn't work on yours.
Yeah, it installed some.
Maybe you should pair more.
Yeah, mine. We're actually pairing right now.
It happens not pairing people.
So
Okay.
yeah, like it installed the new Turbo Links,
Mm-hmm.
installed the new device.
Factory boards, yeah.
So I mean, maybe it's been longer. Or maybe you did a bundle install. Did you bundle install before you started pairing with us?
So
Did you run a bundle install before you started?
yeah. No,
So
as in wait, you're asking if I ran it before we started pairing?
yes.
No, so this is what I did. Like after I pulled in the upstream develop, that was today in the afternoon around there, I started the server using the start script. That's
yeah.
what I did.
Yeah, so that just will run Docker Compose down and Docker Compose up. So no, I mean you could go back and try to look at assuming you have infinite scroll, you could go back and try to look at when you run bundle install from the command line what versions it was using of those that Mike's grabbed the latest versions. But anyways, so Mike, we're gonna verify that you can actually start the server and go navigate to the site and everything's fine.
There should be Docker Compose up.
Yeah. You might need to actually maybe before you do up, maybe you should run the migrations.
Docker Compose run rec.
Is it web, the service, right? First.
Yeah. Nice. Very good.
Web.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I want to type?
And then
Actually,
I have it here. Web.
You should be able to
bundle
Rails.
like Vec Rails DB migrate. Is it?
So Rake is what they use for Rails 4, and Rails is what they use for Rails 5, and this has Rails 5. But you can still run Rake, but so that's saying that you haven't installed your
internationalization.
Yeah, but you did get that installed. So do something and instead of Rake DB migrate, say bash after web.
Bash, yeah.
And now try running Rails DB migrate. So I don't know what's happening, but run bundle.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
That's pretty weird.
So sad. Yeah, it's installed.
Yeah, it's like installing everything again.
What is my installing? I've been fetching for ages.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with your computer.
Internet.
Not really. Look at that. Like I'm just fetching, installing, fetching. Like
You're fetching
what's
installing.
happening?
Well, the
I'm
benefit
just
of doing
fetching it.
the benefit of doing the way Mike is doing it instead of rebuilding is that you're actually bringing in all of the changes, whereas Mike is just bringing in the ones that need to be brought in.
Okay. I'm rebuilding.
Yeah. And like, so what it'll do, that's the reason why it's better to do it from a bash terminal, and just because if there's any change to the gem file, it will just like fetch and install all of them. Whereas, whereas Mike can just grab the ones that he needs. And yeah, cool. So that migrant worked fine. And the seed, you're going to seed the file now. And Faith, what about you? I think Faith is falling asleep. Maybe. So say yes, Mike.
Would you like to delete all the meeting objects and documents from the database?
If you haven't done already, anytime you run DB seed, you're going to have to delete everything so that it creates new stuff. So you can email. I mean, you could set up the seed file in a different way, but that's how it's set up. So you'll have to say yes every time to that. I mean, I guess it's like 10:30 your time there. No.
Yeah, it's 10:37.
So it's possible that Faith is sleeping in front of the computer.
The funniest thing ever. I was trying to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
It happened more in the high school setup.
Yeah. So I guess while this is happening, there you go. Okay. So I guess, I'll wait till you can verify whether it's.
I can exit.
Now, exit out of that, and you can run Docker Compose up. Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, you're running the server somewhere else, Mike?
Yeah, there are lots of stuff running.
Yeah, so you need to exit out of that.
This is not running.
It's already being used. What? Run web shell.
Yeah, I think maybe bash is what you wanted to do there. Or does shell work as well?
Maybe I should just close other tabs.
I mean, as long as you're not running a server, it shouldn't matter, but.
Which one is this? Nope. Nope. This? Nope.
No, you don't need that. Antonita, you're still running? Yes. No. Yes.
I should just stop the top other
Tanita,
tab.
hear me?
Asleep.
And try Docker Compose up again, Mike?
Yeah, I'm closing other tabs, then I try.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna run to the toilet then.
Yeah, you should.
Coffee. The first time Matt said capybara, I had coffee bara.
Sorry, what did you say?
First time Matt said capybara. You know capybara? Capybara WebKit.
I just know the name, and I think is it used for setting up tests. I don't know, something like that, but I don't know much about
Yeah. So the first time he said
what it does.
the first time I heard him say capybara, I thought it was coffee and butter. Coffee butter, capybara.
Mm. What? That is interesting. Oh my god. Faith, Faith, where are you?
Asleep.
Hey man, this is dark here.
Please. Okay. Oh man. Got this thing somewhere else.
Is it saying the same thing?
And what's up with Faith?
I think Faith is in another world.
In the dream world. So what's going on with yours, Mike?
Mine is still failing.
What do you mean failing?
Okay.
Is it still saying the surveys?
Yep.
Can you show me the error that you're getting?
So
Can we look at the processes listening to that point?
oh,
Maybe you can see what you need to remove. I think usually, let me copy this command. I've sent it on the chart. And so the port should be 3000. And then we can see the processes running, listening to that port.
ls of -i. Okay. So here I have the port.
Yeah, there are two things listening.
So
Yeah, you can kill them. I think this one with this command should kill all of them.
Can you show me the error, please?
Yeah, the error. Yeah, it was the same. Whereby the port was being.
Yeah, I know, but there's something specific to Docker that would cause that error. That if it is that, then I can tell you how to get past it.
okay, I killed all my.
Yeah, look at the error.
Matt, here we go.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. No, that's a little bit different than what I'm used to seeing. So
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
we were looking at the processes listening to that port and maybe kill them and restart the server.
Yeah, so Tanita sent it, yeah. And Tanita, how's it going on yours?
Sorry?
How's it going on yours?
Let's see. Oh wait, is this listening? Yeah, this is closed. Yeah, let's do this. Let me close this. And then please work.
Oh, nice. So that worked. So now, yeah, let's see if Dr.
Right.
Compose up.
Compile.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what a world. I wish I could kill everyone who is bothering me.
Please. Oh.
So it's still, you're still getting a failure though. Do you notice that failure about the internalization 18 I18N? It's
Well,
looking for that gem and it's not finding it.
myself.
Yeah.
Bundle trails, bundle block material. I'm not seeing it. My eyes, open my eyes. Open it up.
So if you're looking at the left
Yeah.
side, there's like blue, database
Oh,
one, database one, database one.
Oh,
Then when it gets to
then
web
we're
one,
back,
it's
gem not
saying,
found.
yeah.
Could not find. Jeez, that's weird.
That's mean.
Yeah, like you just installed it. We were there. We saw it.
Do we need to kill somebody?
Unless you want to be a murderer.
Yeah, you're really on that today, Mike. You need I mean,
kill minus
I don't
9.
know. To be honest, like it's kind of really frustrating. I mean, you can still try going to the you can still try going to localhost. Oh, did it not even start, Mike?
It did.
Well, it exited with code 1, right?
Code 1. What does that mean?
Means it didn't work.
Yeah, it actually exited. It didn't complete the.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
The server is not listening.
So
like, nope.
that wouldn't work, you know. I mean, I don't know. Ideally, you guys would get set up working locally, you know, because I mean, it's one thing to have Windows developers need this kind of stuff, but you guys both have Macs, you know, so there's definitely a way for you to get set up locally.
Yeah, right. That's actually.
I mean, I don't know unless you're enjoying this whole process.
No.
I'm not sure. So I think we're going on
right. It was working
like this. And we're not anywhere close to actually starting on the list.
This is not good. This pairing session is not good.
I can share my screen with you and show you.
Yeah. Because mine is still, yeah.
Here's the story. So what I've done is I've come to the branch and where am I? I've come to the branch and I've said I'm here on the same branch as you guys. I said git pull upstream develop, and that pulled in all the changes like it did for you guys. And then what I've done is I've run bundle, and then that didn't really do very much because I'm already kind of up to date. So that ran really quickly. And then I ran bundle again because I forgot I ran bundle, and that didn't do anything as expected. And then I can say Rails, I don't know, probably bundle exec, Rails, DB, migrate, bring in the migrations. And that's going to take a second, but
Faith is back.
Faith is back.
Yay! We thought you were sleeping.
I just
like,
woke up.
Don't stop. Yeah, she does stop.
No, you can watch the video. We're all busy talking about you.
Yeah, we were like, Faith, where are you?
I just woke up.
And yeah, we're needing someone who can develop locally to start driving because it's almost been an hour and we haven't actually done anything. Besides, I mean,
Yeah.
not that we haven't done anything. We've been trying to get things working, but and
It's not
I
been
think
successful.
it's the kind of stuff that we can do in the background. So I was just sharing my screen just to show them what it's like to work locally. So then now I have my server running, and I come here to the browser, and it's listing on 3000. So I refresh the page, and then look at that. It just works, guys.
Hey, it just works. It's not even a hassle.
Yes.
That's how you can do things if you want to be cool.
Really much.
I feel like we need to have a mandatory okay, yeah, let's pair it together, but things up and running first. And,
Yeah, it'd be like, yeah, you don't hang out with cool kids if you don't have your stuff running.
then we can do things together. I mean, I'm half joking, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's as frustrating for you guys as it is. It's probably more frustrating for you than it is for me. And I guess like Faith, if you want to share your screen and pull down the changes and do what I just did, and then hopefully we can actually explain what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I wonder if we should start another hangout.
Because this
Like a 3-hour hangout.
yeah, because someone will start watching and be like, oh, there's nothing going on here. They're just debugging the setup.
Potentially.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. We can keep going here. Hopefully what we need to do won't take that long. And maybe, I mean, the thing that's going to take the longest about what we need to do is the fact that we're going to need to be running tests about it on them. And so running all the suite of tests takes a while as well. So in the meantime, so Faith, do you know which branch you need to pull down and stuff? No?
Yeah, let me tell you.
Can't hear
Sorry?
me.
Right? Isn't it?
Can you hear me? Can you?
You're breaking up, Tanita.
Yeah, Trinda, you're breaking up. I thought it was me.
Yeah.
No.
Can you hear me now? Still
Yes.
can't hear me?
Can. You're breaking.
So what Faith just did is she actually pulled down all the changes to her develop branch, which is really good because you want to have those changes in the develop branch. So good job, Faith. Can you maybe I'll just explain. I mean, I'm happy for you to explain, Tanita, if you are not still breaking up. Okay. So Faith, you're going to want to fetch the do you have Ruby Floripa as a remote?
Yep.
So can you say git fetch and then the name of the fetch from Ruby Floripa, and the name of the branch is 1596 and then underscore more underscore private underscore events.
Repeat the branch name.
1596 underscore more underscore private underscore events. Oh, look at that. You're cool like that. Yeah. Without the colon. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. And can you switch to that branch? And Tanita's not muted, but I can't hear her. Anyways. Oh, Tanita joined the call. There's two Tanitas. So I think the other ones needed to do like Ruby Floripa /1596. Might need to do the same. Tanita, are you back with us? Can you hear us okay? No? You're muted? Did you fall asleep like Faith?
can you hear me now?
Yes. So what's the next thing that Faith is going to do?
If
She
you want,
switched to the branch.
wait,
What did she do?
I can see this. I need this ID.
Yeah, that's a bit strange. Maybe that has to do with why it wasn't working on the other people's.
Oh, yeah.
Because yeah, the head position was.
Yeah, okay. Is it?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, because remember we did that. That didn't work.
I think I'll just go back to this.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it won't work locally for you either. If that doesn't work, then maybe we have a problem.
This.
Yeah, it seems like it's in a detached state, no? But
Oh,
I don't know.
do I need? Oh, get
I mean,
this.
just
But that's fine. Maybe.
yeah. So, Tanita, do you remember the next step that she needs to do? Tanita is mute.
Yeah, she's sleeping again.
Yeah, she's sleeping again. All right, so I can tell you. So
Yeah.
you did pull down the latest changes to the develop branch already, but can you pull down the latest changes to this branch as well?
Should be Florida.
No, sorry, pull down from origin.
Control U.
Not origin, upstream.
It's
Yeah, upstream develop. Yeah.
oops.
Yeah. Upstream develop.
But I think this has done that. Or what was this?
Yeah, you did that, but you did that on your develop branch, so that would so now you can merge it in. Yeah. Okay, and now can you? So you're gonna need to run bundle because there's changes to the gem file. Mike has dropped off.
Yeah,
Oh no.
I'll be right back.
So now can you try to just see maybe this detached head is what's because yeah, you should. I feel like you should be on the branch, not some commit of the branch.
What should I do next?
Try starting the server and seeing if and navigate to the thing and see if it works. Oh, you probably need to run the migrations as well. I don't know. I mean, it probably won't affect you going to the server, but you'll want to run the migrations. Hey, Tanita.
Setup.
Local host 3000. Did it?
Bundle. What should I be doing next? This.
No.
Back, where are we?
So go back and make sure the server started. Okay, yeah. So just go to localhost 3000. Like I said, that you will want to run the migrations as well, but that shouldn't affect you being able to visit the page. Okay, so it does. Have you not set up a database for website one?
Yeah. Why would I need one? I've never really had the need to. So.
Oh yeah, you can say bundle exec. You need to create actually. And you should be able to run Rails because we're using Rails 5 here instead of Rake. But anyways, It doesn't matter. You can use either one. But yeah, that's weird. I thought you had a. You got set up to work locally and stuff, and then you can do the same. But migrate. Yep. Cool. Awesome. And I don't know. Yep. I'm going through changes. Yep, that's good. And then you can run the seeds as well if you want. But
Oh, we use this.
which one?
We have this beautiful debug, like error output. I've forgotten what it's called. What's the gem that we've installed to have this beautiful output of errors?
I'm not sure, to be honest. That's a good question.
I've forgotten, but it's okay. So I should try this.
Yep. Try refreshing.
And does not exist. Was I supposed to do setup first?
No. Oh, look at that. So you're getting an error as well, huh? Request ran for longer than 15. So that's interesting. So maybe there isn't anything wrong with your Docker stuff, guys. Maybe it's because of that detached head, do you think? What's happening in the server side? Like the terminal. It's complaining about. I mean, you might be able to just refresh the page. There you go. Yeah. Woo! Awesome.
Huh.
See, guys? See, guys?
Okay, Matt, we know.
Can't find record differently. Is there something else I need to run?
Yeah, it would be good for you to run the seed as well, but
I don't need it, do I? Rest DBC.
although that probably wouldn't be causing that failure. And are you running Docker as well?
No.
That looked like Docker output.
Yeah, but that was on local support.
Yeah. Oh, because you had already you had stopped it already. Okay. All right. Mike, have you been able to figure it out, or did you give up, or? Mike is muted. No, Mike is.
But he had
Dozing.
Oh, he said BRB. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, BRB was 15 minutes ago. You think he?
Oh, like
Think he's still there?
BRB does it give is that specified?
It's not really a time limit, is it?
Yeah.
BRB could be like 10
Like-
hours late.
Like when I say
Yeah. Yeah.
my suit could be 4 hours late.
Yeah. It's definitely wouldn't be the first time, right?
So
Oh.
what should I do next?
Let me know when you're ready to start doing some coding.
I'm ready.
Oh, are you? So can you? Is it working now, or when you click on those, it's still giving you an error, or what's happening?
Still not working, but I thought you said
You're doing stuff.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying this.
it's strange. What happens when you click on the like projects and members and that kind of stuff? Oh yeah. So I think that might do have. Oh, go to projects. You notice anything different about this page?
List of projects. Search by programming language.
Woo!
Whoa, wait.
How comes I can't select?
Because you need to run it's a rake task that brings in all the languages from GitHub. Is this something I want to work on as well? It's another ticket that's on that Sam added that I wanted to work on whenever we get done working on this other refactor that we're talking about. So those friendly IDs, I think, yeah, that's another rake task as well, I think.
Okay.
So
Then it means
yeah, so there's unless you run that rake task, you're not going to have access to about and premium and some other ones. But other than that, the events you should have projects, members, those ones, yeah, as well. You need to bring in the so that friendly ID is actually if you click on it again and just
where?
no on one of the ones that takes you to the error page, you can kind of learn something about it. Oh, well, you need to stay there so you can read it. You know,
Where?
you're just getting too crazy clicking on everything, anywhere that gives you an error, and just calm down. You know? I know it's exciting to get it up and running, but code, for example, or pair, or about, or any of those that have the error. Yeah. Now just there you go. You see there on the right hand side.
Mhm.
So it's going to the app / controllers / statics static pages controller.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yes.
these are actually static pages, and Mike is a little bit familiar with that because he put in a PR to change the that premium tag will go there, and that these static pages will go to these are actually in the GitHub repo. So that's a good transition to what we're going to work on. So can you go to the GitHub repo for website 1? And then I think somewhere in there you have static pages. I don't know if it's in docs or if it's in, I can't remember. We have like, don't know. No, it's not in there in the app. It's in docs, I think. Or no. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly where they're pulling them in from. But anyways, not so important. Git page ID. Yeah. I think, I mean, I can look at the code and find it. There's a so there's a Git GitHub README files job, static pages job. If you search the code base or look at my screen, whichever one.
Comment. What? Search what?
Go to the code and search, like do a global search for the actually you can go down to jobs. This is when it'd be really nice to be able to use the yeah, so it's easier. Yeah. So GitHub. Yeah, the GitHub static pages job. There on the top. The very top.
What is it, Toby? What is it? What is it?
So if you just go to the working tree, it's under the jobs directory. Yeah, under app jobs, and then GitHub static pages at the towards the bottom. Yeah. So that's where those static pages are coming from.
Okay.
So that's if you wanted to, if you search for global search for fetch underscore, and then there should be a rake task somewhere for fetching, not in the tests. It fetches or not.
DevOps steps.
Yeah, one there for no. So maybe it isn't a fetch. I don't know. I'd have to look back at that statics job. There we go. Get GitHub content for static jobs. Yeah, so so that task. So if you run that task content for static pages, like in your terminal, if you say rake, and then what's the name of the rake? No. The name of the task is content for static pages. So that's the rake task. No, just that.
Okay.
In the terminal, rake content for static pages. Then that should run the rake for static pages or fail.
Don't you know how to build task?
That's
Well,
weird.
Is it GitHub for static?
Yeah, exactly. Very good. You're one step ahead.
Are you still learner?
Who? What? Friend?
Mm.
Done
So
how to.
require rake.
Yeah. I think that's a test you're looking at, maybe? Or no?
No, it's not. It's a hook. So I don't want to do that. I want to look at this. Oh. So this is what you.
Yeah, it should be that, Are you sure that you're on the? Yeah, you are. I mean, maybe that's
Like running, it should just be rake.
maybe you need to. No.
Task.
Trying to think. Let me see if it works here. Rake. What is it? Content for static pages.
Yeah.
Content underscore. What is it? Content. Content for, yes, isn't it content for? Content for static pages.
Active record not found.
I still don't like that it doesn't say you're on the branch. No, it's not working for me either, so.
On the rake task.
So I'm not sure because I've never run that. But maybe instead of doing the static pages one, maybe you could do the languages one.
The?
Languages. So if you say rake fetch underscore GitHub underscore languages. I mean, before you do that, you could check. There's some cool stuff to check out about how many you're going to be able to request. But you could, I don't know if you're interested in that.
60. Let me. Strong. So how do you check the request? How many requests I
You
have?
can say Rails space C to enter the Rails console. Then you can say OctoKit with a capital O, and then dot rate underscore limit.
Oh,
Can you just make your font a little bit bigger? Because I can kind of see, but I think for the people, the thousands of viewers, no, okay, you don't have to exaggerate. We're not that old. You can,
of years.
I don't know if you can see, if everyone can see, but you can see that there's a limit of 60,
60, yeah.
and
Wow.
in 3,599 seconds or something. So that means you have 60 per hour. So yeah, that's that, and then you can exit out of that and run the rake task. So if you wanted to, you could, if you didn't want it to time out, you could actually like go to the GitHub languages job, and you could, I mean, if you want to go there, like my suggestion was that we would modify there's a task to refactor the GitHub languages job, which is something that I wrote, and but it needs to be refactored.
Okay.
Where is the GitHub languages job?
Is
It
that
was
a
there a
file?
second ago. No, it should have been there in jobs.
So GitHub, but this is a
No, what did you do to my job? You deleted my job. Yeah, it's definitely there. So I don't know what you did to it. Why did you delete my job?
I haven't.
You didn't delete. So where is it?
And this is even developed.
Yeah, so it's under app/jobs.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that detached head thing, but
Okay, so you've said it's in.
app/jobs. I saw it a minute ago when you were looking at the stuff. And it's not there anymore, huh? No. Weird. And you have the latest, you've pulled down the latest changes.
Yeah, unless I was in develop.
Yeah, it should be in develop for sure. Yeah, there it is. GitHub languages job.
So this guy did something.
Yeah, I that's weird, that whole. Well, I don't know. I think when you went back to that Ruby Floripa, you hadn't merged in the because you can see there it's like that AAE, whatever.
Right?
So then you need to run git pull upstream develop again. So, but I guess that maybe it's not even good to be making changes to that. Is there not a way you can fetch that branch from upstream instead of from Ruby Floripa? I don't think so, but because you want to make sure that you're actually on the branch. Otherwise, I don't know if like the work you do there locally will even be. And I guess I'm gonna go. We've been here for more than an hour and we haven't even done any refactoring of this thing that we're supposed to do.
Develop. So you're saying I git pull, git fetch.
Do it. Yeah, try to fetch that branch from upstream. I thought that you could, if someone put in a pull request, I thought you could.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But I tried the other day with something else and it wasn't letting me either. So
Access rights. Oh. Ruby Floripa.
Maybe you need to create a branch locally and
Control I could do
sure.
search. So I have SEO. Still can't pull it.
Hello. Hey.
Yeah.
What are you saying? So difficult to follow this.
Do you remember you had to give me
Do I need to give you access to something?
when I did the
What's wrong?
nothing.
Oh.
Do you have
Oh, so you do have a branch there. Yeah, because I think this branch, I didn't even start this branch. Oh,
Can
that's on the roof, Maripa. Yeah.
can you give me
Do I need to give you pull?
access? Can you?
I don't know. I'm not sure. But I can try.
Not read from remote. Make sure you have. I'm trying to have the best.
Changes. Okay, so let's see. Collaborators and tombs. I gave you already. You have write access, actually.
What?
You have been given write access to the Ruby Floripa website 1, which means you can even push to it, Faith. So I think maybe you need to try. Maybe you need to set up create your own branch called 1596, and then switch to that and pull from the instead of trying to fetch it. Really? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
There's only one way to find out.
You're already on the branch. Now try to pull from Ruby Floripa. Huh? You need to tell it what to pull. Hey, sure, why not? Merge it in. Who cares? I mean, you might be able to even pull from the develop. I don't know. I'm not sure. But hey, there we go. Now you're on the branch. Look at that.
Yeah.
So now you should be able to say get post upstream develop. Right? Or no? Oh, maybe you don't need to. I mean, yeah, try it but you started the branch from develop, which was already up to date. But
You wanted to say I should remove the
nice, amazing. So now you have my job. Not my job, but the one I wrote. GitHub languages. There you go. So one of the tickets that we want to work on together, I think, is to refactor the run method. See how it's quite long.
Yeah.
But that's not what I was proposing we do today.
Okay.
Although we could if you prefer. Can you? But the branch that we're on is not to do with this, so I guess unless you want to. So we're do you want to run the rake? No, definitely not that one.
Okay.
I mean,
I will run the other one.
I was suggesting you run the GitHub Languages job. Fetch GitHub Languages. Rake, fetch, 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 rake, fetch. I don't think you've run it. Fetch GitHub Languages. And so if you look at the logic, so you have a rate limit of, that's going to go through all the projects that are in your database locally. The one that you ran from the seed, no, it wouldn't be. Yeah, it'd be fetch. And I'm not sure. I don't think it's job. I can't see. I learned how to hide these faces. Oh, that's awesome! I can hide your faces now. So this is actually a rake task in that Heroku is going to call that rake task, but I don't know if you want to check that out or not. Don't have to, but it might be cool for you if you wanted to. I don't understand what's going on here. So that's that. What's going on here? We have an if here that's closed where? Here at the bottom, the last if, I think, if the event is live. Okay. And we need to put here. Else if. Is it running?
What happened to it?
Can I see? It stopped. Did you run like that? Yeah. Break, fetch, GitHub Languages. So you can do a couple things. Is it exiting out right away? Or is it taking a minute and then exiting out?
Taking
Right.
some seconds.
You can go back into the Rails console and you can check your rate limit and see if it's at 0. Although maybe it wouldn't be. Not sure. You still have a rate limit or no?
54.
54. So you said 54.
I have removed 54.
You did see the database, right? And there are projects in the database. Anyways, I mean, that will give you, if you go back to the drop down, that will give you something in the drop down, presumably.
The drop down.
Yeah, the languages drop down that you were complaining was empty.
It slipped. Yeah.
It's raining men. Hallelujah. Is it giving you something?
Yeah. But I'm not sure if it's the Ruby.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Autogrid has everything. Oh yeah, they all have everything.
Well, they shouldn't all have everything.
Okay.
Dockerfile, yeah, just website one and local support have. Hey, local support's on the list now. So for some reason, it's exiting out with an error at, for some reason, so you're not actually being able to bring in more. But yeah, that's what that rake task is called by Heroku every night, and then that's bringing in the languages, and that's actually on production. If you go there to the production site now, that's there, and you can actually test things out.
Adventures.
And then I don't know if you want to see what the thing we were talking about working on today, but it's getting kind of late for you guys, so I don't know. I've kind of started already because yeah, don't know. But if you want to, I guess it probably wouldn't be as quick to do as I thought in my head. I don't know if I can explain the task and then we can try. I don't know what we're gonna do. That's the thing, because tomorrow and Sunday I'm not gonna be around, and then I don't know if we should wait till Monday to do. And I guess I still want to have some things to work on today, but I know that you guys need to sleep soon,
Yeah,
and
now.
I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure.
I am sure I want to sleep.
Yes, I'm sure that you are sure. I mean, I suppose I could try to have a look at why that build is failing still for local support on that yarn job stuff. The other thing is that I'm questioning how much time I should spend on trying to get that to work with this on this Bauer stuff, because I guess I was waiting for Sam to respond to what he thinks about having it locally that's passing the build, and whether he likes that idea or not. So I'll just, I don't know, if I can show you what the thing is, or if, I don't know, if you want me to wait to work on it until Monday or what, I don't know. And is Mike back with us or no? Mike is muted if he is back with us. So yeah, maybe Mike's with us, maybe he's not. Maybe Mike's with us, maybe he's not. Mike, are you with us? Huh? Oh, I have to share your faces again to see who's with us. Oh, Mike is there, maybe? Muted, so maybe he fell asleep. Tanita's there. Hey, Tanita.
Yeah, I'm here.
Still here.
Yeah.
So I guess, I don't know. I guess if I do work on that stuff, there's plenty of other things for us to do, but there's this work in progress, for example, to remove mercury that that needs to be done. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Miriam started this and not sure what's going on with that. And there's this stuff related to this ticket here about working out how to pass the params along with the Omni auth for third-party authorizations, so that when a person actually wants to receive emails from us, but they sign up with GitHub or Gmail, they can actually when they check, hey, please give me emails, that will persist, which right now it's not. Then this I think is a ticket we need to close, because that is still open. This when we started work pairing together on that feature that just got merged into production that Faith was showing us to us all. This here, accept test for private event feature, is also something that I think can close, because I couldn't figure out how to actually add the commits. I was pushing commits to that Ruby Floripa branch, so that has become this one here. So this one I think can be closed. This one here can be closed because this is one that I was working on the stuff that just got merged in, but then Sam suggested breaking it into 3 different PRs. So that one just got merged in. And then there's this one here that if you want to play around with, it adds infinite scroll functionality, so that the person it will no longer have pagination, so you don't have to click to go from page to page. All you need to do is scroll down to the bottom, and it'll automatically, with the magic of JavaScript, add more projects or members or event instances to the page. And then there's this one as well that is redesign stuff. I know, Tanita, you love the UX UI design stuff. So if you want to have a look at that and see what you think, we can have a look at that.
Okay.
And there is also, yeah, this one here. So this one here, if I click on it, then I come and I got the test passing. This was something we started in the hack night. And then Sam gave some, Sam gave some PR. He did a PR review and gave some notes and said, hey, so the way that we could get it to pass the test was like, I could get it to pass the test was to say, if the current user is nil, so that means they're not logged in, then show them the button to join. So like the name of the ticket is join button for mob events visible to premium mob members and up. So this is to be able to actually have a link to join. So Tanita, you're familiar with the having the link, you know, that you helped to put in this join this live event now button. So currently, if it's a mob event, people don't have they can't join from the events. So yeah, but so to get all the tests passing, you would need to add this. That basically the logic is like if a person is not logged in, they can join the mob event. They can see the join this button now event. But if they are logged in, then you need to validate that they're like a premium mob member or higher for them to be able to see the button. And that doesn't really make sense. So then we talked a little bit about that. Then we talked about the method that I created in the user model that's going to check. And he gave me like a nice refactor using a predicate method and using a guard clause, which is this return true if statement. So originally the way I had it was like a if else statement. So this is a much more Ruby way of doing things. And then, then responded, got the test passing by adding two different buttons, one for people that can join mobs and the other one for people who are trying to join regular scrums and stuff like that. And then he said, so we could smooth the logic like so. And then he pasted this whole huge thing. So my idea was that we would grab this and, like he said, to try to see if this passes the test. So I'm kind of running the test in the background to see. So it's failed a couple of them. So it's failed the private event ones. So I guess, yeah, before we even work on refactoring, we would need to see why it's failing the private events, the event events, private event feature, and then having verified, like getting it to pass all the tests, which it's not passing yet. So you can see here that this is a lot of logic to have in the view. So we would want to actually move a lot of this logic into the controller or into the model.
Maybe a service or a model.
What's that?
Occurrence is allowed.
Yeah, so it's like if the recent hangout.try is live.
Yeah, maybe the controller.
Yeah, and if the event category is equal to mob, then and if a current user and the current user is allowed to attend the event, then display the message is time to mob now, and the display would be true, and then else the display is false, and then that ends that if block. And then it's like if the event category is not mob, then come here to join this live event now because the event is live, and display true, and then end that. So then that would end this block. And then if this is true, then have a link to the recent Hangout URL. And then that ends this. I'm not sure what this ends. Maybe this ends this if here. I'm not sure. And I don't know what this. So this is else if I thought would be from this else. And maybe it's from this. I'm not sure. I don't know if this logic makes sense. And it is failing the test. So perhaps there's. Yeah. So it's failing this part of the test. So yeah, that's the task that we need to decide whether it's worth waiting to work on together or
Yeah.
if I should
What
go
we
down the rabbit hole.
I'd love to be
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, I thought it'd be cool for us to work on now.
Me too.
So
Me too.
yeah, I'm just confused by this, I guess, because this else if normally we use with like a if else statement, and then there's no else after that. Yeah, Lila.
I am
Yeah, Lila. No?
much.
Yes,
Goodbye.
you're gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's reasonable. I suppose before midnight is a good time to sleep.
Yeah.
So who started this broadcast? Was it Mike? I think Mike's sleeping.
Yeah, it was Mike. Mike, wake up.
No,
Mike, wake up.
it's
Hey,
going
man.
to run.
Mike, wake up.
Hey, Mike, are you asleep?
Good
It's
thing.
mute.
Oh
Muted
my
Mike.
God, it's going.
This is the second time in this phone call this has happened. This
Oh
is fake.
God, this call
No,
has
it's not.
been interesting.
I mean, I feel like maybe Tanita and I should carry on until Tanita falls asleep, and then
and then you'll be there, Tonita. Tonita, you still there?
Tanita. Okay.
and then you'll sleep, then Mike will wake up in the middle of the night to ask Matt, are you there?
Yeah. I mean, I think like there's sometimes that I'm still coding and Faith is already woken up in the morning. So
Yeah. But I have a call at 3, so I might find you.
At 3
Yeah.
a.m.
So that's in 3
So
hours.
I think, I mean, does it make sense for me to try to work out this logic and then get the test passing and then just save the refactoring for us to do together?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll give me something to work on. And then that'll give us something to do together to where we can, because this is a really Ruby thing to do and would be really good for those of us that are doing the course, you know? It's a really nice task. And then it's like we can follow this up as well by that task of refactoring the GitHub languages job. There's like 2 really nice tasks for us to work on that involve doing Ruby stuff. And I guess we'll wait back to hear on that local support thing, and maybe we need to see about getting a hold of a working Windows to test that. And I guess maybe put MetPlus a little bit on the back burner until we get those stuff done. I don't know. I mean, we can talk when everyone's not so tired.
Yeah.
Everyone is not asleep. And Mike is still.
Mike's still asleep, huh? Okay. Well, I think we all. Oh, is that Mike? Hey,
Mike.
Yeah.
What?
did you get a chance to see the task that we were talking about?
Talk about the dev. Yeah, you're going to make some tests pass and then
Cool. So
then we
if
do
you
the
want to,
refactoring together.
Yeah.
After your vacation.
Yeah, exactly. So
vacation?
yeah, I'm going tomorrow to Urubi. It's
Where is that?
I can show you real quick.
Somewhere near
Um,
Puerto Rico.
I
Eh.
suppose, I
What?
suppose it. No, I'm going to the cold. It's gonna be like negative where I'm going.
Rubishi. Why would you
So,
go there? Why would you go where it's like negative?
yeah, that's a good question. I guess we have less fear of the cold because it's always hot here. So, but
What?
yeah, this is what it looks like waterfalls and
Ooh,
waterfalls and just big canyons and winding roads and
yes, it's so nice.
yeah, and you can do like this thing here. I think this is actually closed. Someone died. Someone fell
Oh
and
my
died.
God. For real?
Yeah, that's kind of sad. But it's supposed to be. It's one of the only places that you can see snow in Brazil, and it might snow this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So Brazilians get crazy when they see the snow because most of them have never seen before.
Ooh. That
So
looks so nice.
yeah, I live here in
Uh-huh.
this island here. This
Yeah,
is
the island, yeah, that's where it's hot. Can
this is
imagine.
my home. It's cold here right now as well, actually. But and it's gonna be kind of cold. But then it's like 3.5 hour drive, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, even colder. So
Yeah.
that's where I'll be this weekend while you guys
Yay.
are having fun at the weekend collaboration.
Having fun. You're the one who's going to have fun.
Having fun coding. I'll be in the sticks doing some hiking and freezing. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be going to be an awesome trip.
Yeah, I need to get away, It's been a long time. It's been years since I've traveled actually to take the weekend to disconnect and travel a bit. So it'll be nice. I mean, it's always kind of a little bit expensive, when you want to travel because you need to pay to sleep somewhere, So
Yeah.
that's the reason that it doesn't happen more often, because we've been kind of just busy saving money and stuff, but yeah, it's good to get away. So,
Yeah. And
and
unplug.
yeah, exactly. I'm debating whether to bring my notebook or not. It feels a bit strange not bringing it.
Uninstall Slack from your phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my Slack's gonna be blowing up. Like, I need to actually. One of the things I need to do tonight. Maybe I'll try to do some disconnecting tonight because one of the things I need to do is create a playlist for the road trip. We offered to do that. So, and yesterday I ended up coding until 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And Faith has already dropped off. She's
You're
like,
I'm yes.
done about it. You guys just keep talking.
Yeah, she has a call at 3, you can imagine. So
Oh, really? Yes, a what? A call at 3?
I also wondered, I was like, what are you guys doing at 3? I don't know. Let's we'll ask her when next time we meet her, like, what do you do at 3?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, anyway, yeah, you have fun. And when you come back, we'll be having